MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
Garrett Cole will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Cardinals. And at third base at the hot corner, Matt Carpenter. Great hands. He'll play in on guys and take away that bunt. Tremendous charging and flipping the ball on the run. But I really like him at second, too. He can turn the pivot.
Gene Segura standing in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, shortstop, Gene Segura.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And another foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Carlos Gomez is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Stepping in, Carlos Gomez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Segura is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Well, that was a fun play to watch unfold, and as Show Track tells us, the runner's speed really made all the difference to no one's surprise. He was on his horse from the time the bat hit the ball, so a great job of hustling all the way home and beating the throw.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
Comes set and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 12, Mike Napoli.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Chris Davis. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lester is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm looking for a big performance from the milkman, Melky Cabrera. He's one of those guys who want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Marco Estrada gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis, center fielder, Sean Shea.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Carpenter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third, right fielder, Mariano Lester.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's a line drive. Caught out there at short by Segura, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. Settling in now, Matt Adams. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Jeanette is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Ibarra.
In now, Oliver Ibarra. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Marco Estrada. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. One strike now from Cole. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A wave and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
2-2 count. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6, left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Shani Peralta.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Braun on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Ready now, Colton Wong. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lays off 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Ready with the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Soft liner to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's down to third. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch, and the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch, and he misses again. 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And the pitch on 2-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Carlos Gomez will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's
27.
one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's Carlos Gomez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
This one's flared out toward left. Cabrera moving to his left makes the play. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now batting, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here he comes on 2-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Adams is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 12, Mike Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? John Jay. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Sean Shea.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great
13,
patience and discipline,
Matt
making the pitcher
Carpenter.
labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is popped up. Segura on the move. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The right fielder, number 18, Mariano Lester.
Digging in to try it again, Mariano Lester, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. One out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To third. To his right, Ibarra. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 32, Matt Adams.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here's Melky Cabrera down the first baseline. Napoli's there, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he is in there.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box, Desmond Seaver fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And that misses 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Oliver Ibarra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, 41. For almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
He's set, and the pitch. Marco Estrada will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
A ball hit softly on a line to third. Oh, and he can't hang on.
Wow, great hustle from the pitcher right there to beat up that infield single. I'm just curious, we'll wear him out now when he gets back on the mound next half inning.
Gene Segura standing in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lester sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brewers leave them loaded, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Hit hard on the ground to first, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Colton Wong will stand in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes. 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Braun has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 47, Garrett Cole.
Digging in for his second at bat, Garrett Cole. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ibarra will put this one away, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 1-0. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Braun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Carpenter is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12, Mike Napoli.
Here's Mike Napoli now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Over to first. Cole in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Gomez rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Davis. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, Scooter.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Scooter Gennett. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Standing in now, Desmond Seaver, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one, get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead it 2-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder Sean Shea.
Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ibarra has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Carpenter out in front a bit here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 18, Mariano Lester.
Striding in once again, Mariano Lester. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
2 out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Matt Adams now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Way out in front.
0-2 the count.
2 out with the man at first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
One and two. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
On its way is pitch number 75. Liner towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. Brewers are out in front 2-0. Jason Mott takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Ready for another chance? Oliver Ibarra. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Look into Molina now. The 1-1 swing and a line drive, but foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's another 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Trying to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box now, Marco Estrada. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 9, Gene Segura.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
1-0 pitch on the way. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out and a runner on third. Takes a knee-high fastball. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gomez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him, and that misses, ball 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yadier Molina.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
And he just misses with a curveball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he's been working on left field, and you saw it right there, Matt. Nice job of cutting the ball off and getting it back in. Holding that runner at first base for a single.
In now, Melky Cabrera, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Runner at second here with one man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Colton Wong will stand in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Flips it underhand. Throw won't get him.
The pitcher, number 30, Jason Mott.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Will Smith trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Will Smith.
Matt Holliday will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jeanette trying to get there. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Sportsman's Park. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ryan Webb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Ryan Webb.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Ryan Braun.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Misses, ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Napoli. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. from the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
Swing and a liner.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Now another 0-2. And he got him.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Lincoln Lawler takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Lawler.
Scooter Gennett will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. Look out. 2-0 now.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Fine work there from the St. Louis bullpen. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Brewers lead this one 2-0. In now is John Jay. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Third baseman,
hey,
number
anytime
13.
a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Mariano Lester will be next. 1 out, nobody on. taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
I got 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, there's another base hit. Now, they've scattered a few, but the problem's been scoring runs. They've stranded 9 runners so far in this game.
Mariano Lester.
Stepping into the box, Mariano Lester. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Here's the 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Full count now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Matt Adams now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here it comes, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1 now. And I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
53, Melky Cabrera.
Here's Melky Cabrera. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis. They trail things here 2-0. Carlos Martinez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
62, Carlos Martinez.
Ready once again, Desmond Seaver. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that one stayed up a little high.
1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And now a pitch on the way. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Into the box, Oliver Ibarra. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Cabrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Phil Fowler will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Here's the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's safe.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Francisco Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Standing in, Johnny Peralta. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Johnny Peralta.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit toward the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Into the box now, Colton Wong. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hold strike on the change. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First two hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Gerard Dyson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Gerard Dyson.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, that's always a tough term because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the one.
Standing in now, John Jay. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Here comes the tying run home, but not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 18, Mariano Lester.
Stepping in, Mariano Lester. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
needed a deal. Here's the 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, calling that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 9th now in game 3. And we are tied 2-2. Seth Maness will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Maness. Leading off for Milwaukee, center fielder number 27, Carlos Gomez.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cabrera going back. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. It's a solo home run off the bat of Carlos Gomez. His first homer so far in the series, and the Brewers move out in front now 3-2.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Right field. Lester on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Mike Napoli now. It was a walk in his last trip. In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 1-1 coming now to Napoli. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jay. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Here's Chris Davis now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Jay on the run. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So coming to the plate, Desmond Seaver. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
Ball 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
3 runs already home here. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Oliver Ibarra is on deck. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
In now, Oliver Ibarra, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Jonathan Lucroy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Jonathan Lucroy.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
4 runs here in this half inning. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cardinals 2. Tom Gorzolani, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Here's Matt Adams now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
First baseman number 53, Matt Adams.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Yadier Molina is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in, Yadier Molina. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard to the right side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A fastball that just misses inside.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Line drive to center field. Gomez is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The shortstop, number 27, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers are going to take home field advantage right back. They win game 3 to go up 2-1 as this one is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Milwaukee Brewers have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base. The winning pitcher is Francisco Rodriguez. The loss goes to Seth Maness. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.